Hello, friends. I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope it's fantastic. Everything here is great. I had a day off today. Because took my kid to orientation at college orientation, which which was quite an ordeal. Quite an ordeal. And it was awesome, right? Like, she's an adult. She's made this decision. She's going to do college. I, unfortunately, due to financial situations over the last 18 years, we have really nothing to give her. I mean, I gave her a laptop. I gave her a MacBook Air, like a very nice laptop, and to last through college. But I don't have tuition to just be like, here, go to college. But the last couple years of school, she really pulled together and did everything that she could to pull her grades up as high as she could get them, and worked really hard and got a very good score on the SAT, and got scholarships and grants, and earned housing grant through the school. Like, so she worked hard, and she's going to school pretty inexpensively, and I think that's super special. Super proud of her for that. Uh, if you guys remember, back in March, we went and visited a school in New York. It was a conservatory, not a traditional university, but a arts conservatory. She decided against that school. She was not impressed by it at all. And instead, she's going kind of local. She's going to West Liberty University, which is, it took us about an hour and a half to get there, maybe slightly over an hour and a half. It's in the northern panhandle of West Virginia. If you know, West Virginia looks kind of like a middle finger. It's up here in the panhandle. So she's getting to go away and have a college experience that's not surrounded by families. Malia's family lives about half an hour from there, so just her school is kind of north of Wheeling, and Malia's family lives kind of right there ish. So she does have support if she needs it. Malia's family is like would be there in a heartbeat to help her if needed. So I think it's going to be a really good experience. The interesting thing was we went up today, and I don't think I'd ever been to this school. It's a very beautiful campus. It's an old school college, like buildings around a quad. They're all brick buildings, old brick buildings with huge cement columns, and just a very classic looking university. It's a university, by the way, not a college. It is a university. And we talked about that, like, wow, this is like such a different experience than the institutionalized, just modern kind of, here's a building, there's a university in there. Like, this is like a campus, like a real campus that you walk where you go, trees and nice little sitting areas for students and swings and activities, and a really, really cool campus. A really nice theater program. That's what she's going to study, is theater and theater education. And their theater program won national awards in the past year or two, so they're a very good theater program. And I think it's going to be a good fit. I'm really excited for her. I'm really proud of her. Like, truthfully, super duper proud of her. She's put in a lot of work to get to where she is, and I think she's going to do very well. And I think she's excited. The other interesting thing about this college, this university, is there's nothing there. Like, there's a university on a hill. That's it. There's no town nearby. I mean, there is a quote town of West Liberty, but it's a fire department and a urgent care and a bar. Like, that's it. If you want anything else, you drive like a half an hour into Wheeling proper to have normal shopping experiences or restaurants or whatever. So she's going to be on her own in a kind of a remote area, and I think that's going to do very, very well for her. I think she's going to have to kind of come out of her social shell. Not that she's particularly like shelled up. I think, like a lot of us, me included, she has social anxiety. Meeting new people is difficult, but once she meets the new people, it's fine. Like, everything's good. And I'm the same way, except that I have learned over the years to just punch through it and just get over it. Like, just screw it. Like, I'm still super, like, if we meet in person and we've never met before, I'm going to be super awkward. I'm probably not going to say hi first. I'm not going to introduce myself. I forget to introduce people with me. I have this thing, but I will power through it. Like, I'm not going to stand and be shy about it. Let's go. And I'll get through the awkward phase. She hasn't learned how to do that yet. And I think she will in college. I think it'll really help her. So we're really excited. You know, move-in day is in a month. She's going to move in a month, and then that's it. You know, she's a university kid. I think it's going to be great. Very cool place. It reminded me a lot when I was a kid. Well, my parents live just over the hill from a university here, Fairmont State University. It was Fairmont State College when I was a kid. I think West Liberty was a college back then too. Fairmont State University was just a college, and it was a very similar kind of feeling campus. A very small campus with buildings, you know, that you could walk between, and nice lawns and a quad. And I used to go over there as a kid and go to they had like a little rec center, like not like a modern college rec center with rock walls and pools and stuff. Their rec center was like ping pong tables, billiard tables, TVs, you know, and so we would go over there. Like, that was a treat to go over there and get like a hot dog and play ping pong or whatever. And this campus that we were just at felt very similar. The dorms, I was never really in the Fairmont State dorms, but the dorms are tiny, you know. They're college dorms, dual occupancy. She's going to have a roommate, and it's going to be an interesting experience for her. So, excited. I bought a wallet. I've carried this thing in my pocket now for probably 12-ish years. I made this in the early days of Kickstarter. Do you remember, like, in the very early days of Kickstarter, it was just wallets after wallet after wallet. Like, there was tons of wallet projects. And this was a project that I saw on there and went, that's a really cool design. I could make that. I don't need to buy it. And so I did. I came home, I folded a piece of paper to figure out how to make this. And it's just a wallet where I hold a little bit of cash. My most used cards stay in this front pocket. And then I have a back pocket that has all the rest of my cards. And it's literally tearing. It just needs to get replaced. So I bought one of the knockoff kind of automatic expandable push-up type wallets. So we will see how this works. Hopefully it works well for me. And this is walnut, so I really like that. Excited about it. So that's what I was playing with for this whole video. Just thought you should know. So, what have you been up to lately? Let me know in the comments. Got any questions? Any topics you want to talk about? Feel free to drop that down below. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know to sound smart is repudiate. It is a verb meaning to dispute an idea, decision, or belief, to distance oneself and refuse to be associated with someone or something. We repeatedly repudiated James for his assertion that Rolex watches surpass those of Cartier. Repudiate, R-E-P-U-D-I-A-T-E. I love some of these sentences. They're just the best. Just the idea that everybody who knows these words is aloof.